Oh yeah, and my team is tired of hearing me say. All my friends are. I say this all the time. The future is microservices. The future is micropayments. The future is microinvestments. That's the beauty of all of this is breaking things up from these broad institutions. We always talk about central banks and central authorities, and that's fine, But like I use the use case of mobility, which we're a big player in the mobility space, is around how you have these cars that need to autonomously communicate to each other, right? And so people are like, why do autonomous cars not exist? It certainly isn't because we don't have the technology. I mean, the technology's there, but there's a whole myriad of like trust issues. People are like, oh, right, who owns the network? Is it Toyota? Is it Google? And the answer is no one, right? And so all of a sudden, now that you have distributed ledger allowing these cars to communicate and pass IP, and it still is to the owner, and maybe even they create an economy where they get paid for that IP and how it's being used, it opens up the ability for these sensors to machine communicate and also transact value that may be locked in the ecosystem or the network that may not be transferable or liquid to like fiat, but it conducts a value exchange that is really an edge network. And that then opens up crazy possibilities. But for the individual, I think now is a huge play for the underdog because these massive institutions can't move very quickly to buy this crypto. It's too volatile. They're regulated. They can't touch it. Whereas, us folks at home with the terminal can get on and put $50 into Bitcoin, put $50 into some altcoins. And now I have people that are starting to stake their investments and doing, these, APY programs and getting money back and becoming, lenders. And like, these are things that like the common man would not be able to do from an investment strategy. Because if you want to invest in commercial real estate, you have to be an accredited investor. Well, no longer. You can buy $1,000 block of a building using crypto, and you get paid out based off the dividend. You get dividends paid out based off of the performance of that building. So, microservices, micropayments, and microinvestments are the reason why every individual on this planet should get excited about this technology.